Badge logos are some of the hardest things to get right with AI, especially when they include text. Today I'll show you how to create different style badge logos in seconds using Logo Diffusion V5. From sports teams to MTB clubs, all with clean layout, sharp icons and perfect text. Hey everyone, it's Guga from Logo Diffusion. In our V5 update, we solved one of the biggest challenges in AI design, getting text, layout and detail right in complex logo styles like badges. Now you get exactly what you asked for, but with more human, professional and visually accurate details. So let me show you how it works. First I'll go to text to image workspace. From the style categories I'll choose badge crest. Now, what do we make today? Let's start with a sports logo. In the prompt I'll type, I want a polar bear head in a shield crest. In a quotation marks I'll write a name, Northern Frost HC, and let's say navy and silver colors with hockey stick elements. I think prompt looks pretty good, and let's see what happens when I click generate. So the prompt enhancer automatically does everything for you. It fixed the prompt, made it more accurate and readable. It took the name and put it in the main text field, pulled the colors into the palette and filled in all the style settings to match our idea. So now all you gotta do is look at the results. As you can see, it got every element right. Text is spot on, colors are perfect for hockey, it's symmetrical, spacing is great, strokes, style, everything just looks correct. And honestly, there is not a single detail here that would give away that it was made by AI. Alright, for the next one, let's clear this up first and create something for a rock band inspired by Guns N' Roses. In the prompt I'll type something like, I want a circular badge with a skull, wearing a top hat, wrapped by a thorny rose, and in the quotation marks I'll write deadly nightshade. This time I want to see the enhanced prompt before I click generate. To do that, just click enhance prompt, and as you can see, it expanded the prompt. We didn't specify any colors, but based on the context it chose a black and red color scheme, perfectly fitting for a skull and rose theme. Now, I think all the settings match our prompt really well, but before you click generate, you got a few options here. You can accept the prompt if you like it, which in this case I do like it. You can also click redo for a different version, or you can hit revert to go back to your original prompt. So since I like this version, I'll click accept and then click generate. This version sticks closely to the prompt, a circular badge with a skull in a top hat surrounded by thorny roses. The text is placed cleanly around the frame, and the black and red color scheme fits the rock band theme without needing to be explicitly stated. Even across variations, the key elements stay consistent while offering slight differences in composition. Now let's make a badge for a downhill MTB club. I'm expecting this to go on helmets, maybe bikes, and probably used as stickers too. I don't want it to be super clean and modern, maybe more of a vintage style is what I'm going for. So in the prompt I'll say make a triangle badge with downhill biker, in the quotation marks let's say Ridge Riders MTB, and let's specify colors and say orange and teal colors. Now before I click generate, let's hit enhance prompt and see if there is anything I want to change. Alright, I'll switch a few settings maybe and let's click generate. This output matches the prompt structure well. It uses a triangle badge, includes a biker silhouette and a dust trail details. The gradient background was generated in warm tones, and the text Ridge Riders MTB is rendered accurately with no spelling or formatting issues. The overall composition is centered and consistent. Now let's say I want to try a different shape, but keep everything else the same. In that case, you can click this freeze prompt icon. From now on, only the things you change will update. It will not enhance or reset anything else. I'll try a different shape, maybe let's go with shield. I'll keep everything else the same and let's click generate. As you can see, it gave us different variations, but the main elements stayed consistent. Same style, same colors, same icon elements, the only thing that's really changed is the shape. Now, for the next one, let's create a badge for Culinary Institute. What comes to my mind when I think about this is Gordon Ramsay's show Hell's Kitchen, for example. So I think I want something with darker tones, maybe red and black. So in the prompt I'll type, I want a badge with cross chef knives and flame. And in quotation marks, I'm gonna type Culinary Institute. Let's enhance the prompt. Okay, enhanced prompt looks really good. I'm just gonna change the shape to hexagonal, tweak some other settings and click generate. Here, the hexagon frame is used as specified, with cross-chef knives and a flame icon clearly placed at the center. The red and gold color palette was correctly applied, and the text is spelled and positioned accurately. Elements are balanced and well aligned throughout the layout. One of them is not a hexagon, but 95% of the time you get what you asked for. Now let's create one more interesting and unusual badge, this time for urban foraging. If you're not familiar with it, urban foraging is the practice of identifying and collecting wild foods, like tree nuts, plant roots, mushrooms, and even flowers that grow freely around the city. Pretty interesting stuff. So in the prompt I'll type, I want a badge with simplified mushroom and city skyline. In quotation marks I'll write concrete harvest. I'm not gonna specify anything else, I'll just choose colors and click generate. The output includes a shield-shaped badge, a simplified mushroom in the center, and a city skyline in the background. The text concrete harvest is correctly spelled and placed. All elements are clearly defined and arranged with consistent spacing. So that's how easy it is to create badge Crest logos with V5. No prompt overthinking, no weird text issues, just clean professional results. Our new prompt enhancement tool makes it super fast to explore different directions while staying on brand. Give V5 a try, we cannot wait to see amazing logos you'll create. Thanks for watching and see you next time.